Okay, so let's show you how we create and print job cards. So obviously we've done quotations. Now we're going to put the job together from those quotations and print a job card for them. So we're in the client's record. We go to the jobs tab, and you can see in this client record at the top here, job summary, and there's no previous jobs on here for this client. So to add a new one, we just click add new, and it puts one on. You just tell it what the job date's going to be. So I'm going to put this on as the 18th of September. You can mark in here as well the status of the job. So at the moment it's just saying there's no detail on the job. You can mark it as cancelled, postponed, or as a provisional booking. Let's leave that as no detail for now. It's automatically put your name in here, populated the contact source and the telephone number source. Obviously the net and gross values are 0 at the moment. In the job notes here, it's free text field you can type into there. We usually type in there start at 2 PM, so that's the job date and the start time entered into the job notes. And also, if you want, you can put in a note in there, so something like collect key from number 34 and return when complete. And that'll actually print out onto the job card later, so that any notes you put in here are transferred through automatically. Don't worry about the fields on the end for now. They'll come in on and be shown what they are on another video. So we've got the job added on there. What we do now is just add the items onto it that we want to, and we do that from this middle section here that says quote history for all items. You can see all the items that we've ever quoted for, the date, time and the price and everything, so all the history's there. So I can see the most recent prices here for the lounge, the bedroom 3 and the suite. So I'm going to have the lounge carpet done on the Clean and Protect service. That's service 2, Clean and Protect. And to add that onto the job at that level, you just double click the price. So that in this case it would be £160. When you double click that, it adds it onto the job at the bottom here, so you can see the detail. And then it adds it on, as you can see, onto the summarised total at the top, the net and gross there. So you can mix and match what services you do. You don't have to have all the same service. So let's say they want to go for the bedroom 3 on the healthy home option. We can double click that, and that'll add the bedroom carpet on the healthy home option and the service price in there. So let's say that I remember that the client's asked us to put an anti-allergen treatment on this. I can add this onto the item. So all I do is I click the lounge carpet on the job detail here, and then I just double click the extra item, so the AAT anti-allergen treatment. If I just double click that, that now adds that onto the line item at the bottom here. So you can add that on at a later date if the client asks you to add that onto the job. So let's also show you one more time. 5-seater Draylon suite on the clean only service. All I do is I just double click the price here, and that adds that onto the job. So you can see it's put the different service levels on for the job. So the 5-seater Draylon suite is clean only, the bedroom 3 is healthy home, and the lounge carpet is clean and protect. And you can see it's summarised those on the top line here, the net and gross values there. So all we need to do now is print the job card that we've set up for you. If you go to this button at the top right hand side here, click the drop down box. There's a couple of options there, one a plain one with a logo. If we go for the one with the logo, click the button and we'll preview that on screen. So that pops up. If I just zoom in on that a little so you can see some of the detail on there. Okay, so this is the job card we've got. It's put your company details in, your logo, the job number, date, who the technician is. Put the client's details in, the client's contact information as well. And then you'll notice it's put the job notes on. So it's got a 2 o'clock start, and we're collecting the key from 34 and returning that when it's complete. And also it's pulled the directions through from the client's records. So you're not going to be driving up and down the street looking for the property. You'll also see it's listed the items that are on here. So we've got the 5-cushion Draylon suite. It tells you the service level and the service price. If there's any discount showing, it shows on there. And then it's also summarised and totaled those up at the bottom for you. And that's just one of the ones that's in here. The other thing that you can do while you're in the job section here is we've put a questionnaire in. That's our standard questionnaire that we take to every job and leave with every client. There's some very interesting questions on there that ask what the client, when they'd like to be reminded to have the item cleaned again. And there's a space on the system here in the reminder month period, so when they return the questionnaire we can put a reminder month period in there, and the system automatically generates that reminder letter for you. So if you have a look at that questionnaire and the separate video about the questionnaire and how we use those testimonials, you'll see you get the most out of that. So that's how to create a job and print a job card to take to site.